have no idea what you're about. Tell me in a sentence who you are.
I'm nobody. I'm a tramp, a bum, a hobo. I'm a boxcar and a jug of wine. And a straight racer if you get too close to me.
Believe me, if I started murdering people, there'd be none of you left.
I wasn't looking where I was going, and I was going, and then you just came out of nowhere, and sorry. She looks really apologetic in the hurt puppy way of looking apologetic. I quickly forget about being angry or anything, since hurt puppies are my weak spot. It's okay, don't worry about it. Ouch. I say that, but there's a stinging pain growing in my chest, and I know that this is about the biggest possible danger for my condition. Kira, don't overexert yourself. Don't forget your... Oh, man. Don't forget your medication, and most of all, don't get hit in the chest. Uh-oh. Oh, no, Hasao! I try to rub my solar plexus to cease the pain away, holding my breath in an attempt to hear my heartbeat. Hasao? Damn it. Fucking Kira. Oh, no. Oh, no. It seems normal. Alright, good. Hey, should I get the nurse? The worried, high-pitched voice of the girl snaps me out of it. I stare at her for a few seconds, dumbfounded, until I realized that I probably looked worse off than I really was. Doubled over myself and looking all tense. Damn! I'm overly worried about my heart. No, I'm fine. Managing to say something in response, I pull myself upright, feeling the sore ribs one last time and taking a deep breath. She just knocked the wind out of me, big time, but it's nothing more than that. You sure you're okay? I hit you pretty hard. It's okay, I said I'm fine, there's nothing broken, except for my dick. No harm done. That's good, I feel a hand on my shoulder at the same time the girl... Oh, what? I was reading that! Eep! Beep, beep! Eep! I don't have time to look behind me, because Shizune is already shoving me aside and stomping over to the girl, signing furiously at her. Uh-oh. That's my man, bitch! I saw that! Running in the halls is strictly forbidden! Misha translates right on Shizune's trail, but her voice is girlishly playful, not full of the divine fury Shizune's arm movements would seem to call for. Sorry, I was just, going on some stuff and, kind of in a hurry. You've been told 1,000 times before. Your reckless behavior endangers other students, and even worse, you can murder somebody. It's explicitly against the school regulations. The girl blushes and starts to fidget nervously, like a small child, a very small little baby child, caught in mischievous behavior. It's so cute I find myself smiling. I know that. I mean, I'm just, I don't know. Make sure this doesn't happen again. It better not happen again, bitch. Although, if I'm telling you this, then it's already futile. This only causes me further headache when you choose to ignore the regulations. I'm gonna kill you, bitch. Got that, Emmy? Oh, okay. Small girl sticks her tongue out in response. I gotta go. The teachers will have my head. I promised, to help with the printouts, but, I was running instead. So, I'm sorry. I'm gonna change everything. And she fucks off. Before Misha or Shizune or I can say anything, she's already bolted from where she was a second ago, almost halfway toward the stairwell. Don't fall down the stairs. Shizune looks like she's about to go nuclear on the spot, Hiroshima. So I smile at her in a vain attempt to calm her down. Are you okay, Hee-chan? That Isabella girl is always like that, causing trouble to others and, running into people. I'm pretty certain Shizune wouldn't call me Hee-chan. Never mind. Yeah, anyway, I'm okay. Just got this the wind knocked out of me is all. That's great, Ichan! It's awesome having the wind knocked out of you! I wouldn't call that great, but, you know, I let it slide this one time. We have to run now! There's an important student council meeting regarding the festival, and we've already, we finished eating! Or we finished deciding going where to eat. Too bad you can't join, but this lunch meeting is only for council members. We could take you there some other time. Oh, but that'd be like a date, wouldn't it? The girls leave for downstairs. I didn't manage to get far from the third floor hallway before all this commotion struck. Literally. I should get going as well. The lunch and afternoon class passed uneventfully. I read most of the books I had started yesterday and eat some of the mostly inedible offerings from the cafeteria. The class is tiresome. The teacher seems like an okay person despite the weird first impression I got, and the material is relatively interesting. However, the way he teaches is really bizarre. It's as if he expects that everyone is a natural genius. When the final bell sounds, I realize that there is still a lot of time left in the day, and I'm left wondering what to do. It's odd, at the hospital I had 24 hours a day of free time, but here, filling the considerably shorter hours feels difficult. Everyone else leaves, and I'm left alone with the teacher. Muto was examining the assignment sheet we were working on earlier, making them with a red ball pen. Raising his eyes from his paper briefly, he notices me and furrows his brow. What? What is it, Nakai? I jump at him addressing me, but, I guess it's natural to spark some conversation since there is nobody else around. Nothing. Thinking about what I'd do after school. The teacher slowly puts the cap on the pen he is holding and arranges his papers into a stack, clacking it against the desk twice. He seems very methodical, and for a brief moment, I'm reminded of Shizune, but the teacher is more unhurried and relaxed, much more routine. You have no plans? No, I considered joining a club, but I don't know what kind of club that would interest me. Go observe a meeting of someone else's club. Might pique your interest. I guess. But I don't know how to continue from there. Muto looks at me in a way that makes me quickly want to take the words back and avoid conversation. Oh, jeez. But I can't, so I have to forego ahead. I just don't know how to deal with people. I mean, the other students. I'm talking to people and everything, so it's not that I'd be isolated or anything. I don't know what to think about the disabilities. It's just like it feels like that I'm being impolite if I pay attention to them, and it's weird to ignore them. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. The teacher scratches his cheek, absent-mindedly looking very unresponsive. These things are only an issue if you make them one. You can talk normally with someone, even if they're blind or something. Try to look behind the superficial. There's not a single student here who isn't just a normal kid behind whatever they might seem at first glance. He says the same thing as Yurika did. I know they're right, but it's hard. Very hard in my pants. How can you not consider, for example, Shizune's deafness, when the only way to communicate with her is to talk through Misha? Or, Hanako. It's not like you can ignore her face. Well, you could from behind. But... Oh, no! I'm interrupted by the door of the classroom suddenly slamming open. Oh, no! Teacher! Misha crashes in, hands straight in an enthusiastic greeting, her voice loud and lively enough to wake the dead from their graves. She starts toward the teacher's desk with her bouncing step and bouncing breast, hands energetically swinging with the rhythm of the breast. Muto, visibly dismayed at the interruption, and Misha, in general, slumped in his chair. Mikado. Misha stops in her tracks and looks around cluelessly, as if she's sensing from his tone that something's wrong, but has no idea what. Yeah?
We have talked about volume control before. You can't be so loud when we're fucking.
Yes! But she doesn't lower her voice at all, and the teacher just rubs his eyes and his dick.
So, what is it?
We need help, and we're running out of supplies for the festival stands. This is a distress! She waves a pink slip of paper she's holding around. Why does it have to be pink? Because her hair's pink?
So, go get more supplies from the art room. What's the problem with that?
Plywood? Plywood is always the problem. Last time we wanted more, there was only a little bit. And that was just last time. But we took it all and went with that. Now there's like none left there. So do you know where we can find some?
I don't understand. How would I know?
Shi-chan, I mean the president, thought that the teacher would know if there was plywood. Was she wrong? Muto looks like he's in great pain. Frowning with the entire essence that Misha, whatever. Looking at the two of them communicate is terrible. Like looking at a man being tortured by drilling his skull open while blasting pop music at full volume at the same time. Damn, Muto!
I'm afraid I have no idea if there's any plywood in the school, let alone where it would be, or if there is any.
Oh, what should I do?
Perhaps try to find Mr. Numiya. I'm sure, he would know where to find everything you need. You'd have to pry them from his cold, dead hands, but what does that matter?
I don't have time. We're so busy. I can't hide the body right now. She holds her head with both her hands, looking as despairing as it's possible for a person like her, without even noticing. She crumples a note she's just holding against her hair. I shouldn't even be fetching these things. There's so much to do, and we're falling behind the schedule. Muto looks at her gravely and then suddenly smiles. Smiling doesn't really fit his face. I think I'd be better if he didn't.
I wonder if you could get some temporary help.
Oh, fuck you, Muto. He switches to staring at me, focused with his hard expression, as if trying to say, "Go make friends." I guess I could give you a hand. You can? Thanks, Ichan. You're really nice. I think she needs 2 hands. She pauses, does a double take, and then points at me with her finger, yelping, "Bah!" and looks very puzzled. Come to think of it, what's Ichan doing here? Class is over. You should be having fun.
We just had a little chat.
Oh no, it's not detention, is it? Are you in trouble, Hichan? No, I'm not. Is Hichan in trouble, teacher?
No, he's not.
Muto sighs deeply, and I feel that I have to help Misha to get her off the teacher's back. So, what do you need? Here's a list! I could try to find the plywood from somewhere if there's none in the art room. She offers me the note she's holding. I take it, hesitating a bit. I said I'd help you, but, this is not... there's no implication on where I'm joining the student council or not. Aww. Still, thanks, Ichan. Try to be quick. And we are in the stall building. Strike now. We must hurry. She bounces out of the classroom, leaving me and the teacher looking at each other with something that feels like silent agreement. She's fucking nuts.
Well, there you have it, Nakai. You have something to do now.
Please don't sound so smug. Looking at the list, with the number of items ranging from paint to plywood, all written with small, neat handwriting, that is undoubtedly Shizune's. I have a sigh. I'll be going then. Waving the long list limply at the teacher, I exit the hallway. The classrooms closest to ours are designated belonging to classes 1-3 and 3-2 on the right side and 3-4 on the left side, each door looking exactly the same. Further down the corridor still, with the identical doors, are rooms that I didn't think were used for classes. I guess the odd room is not a classroom as such. I carefully push one of the furthest doors and peek in. In the classroom, but it seems rather badly kept and not in use. Am I in the right place? Desks and chairs are all around the room. A thin layer of dust settled on them. There are some easels in the corner, so at least this looks like the right place. The room is flushed in sunlight from the big window, shadows creeping all over the desks. Specks of dust are dancing in the stagnant air, making them beams of light almost visible. Jokingly, I call into the empty room. Anybody Something catches my eye and I stop mid-sentence. Sitting on the desk is a short-haired girl, curiously wearing a boy's uniform, with a fork between her toes, a morsel of food stuck firmly in the end. This odd way of dining seems to be caused by her apparent lack of hands, but her presence here is what takes me back even more. How did I miss her before? She's sitting in a corner, very still, but I still somehow took her as part of the furnishing or a statue at first glance. I'm not being too observant today, as a whole. The girl seems frozen in place, staring at me with her huge eyes like a rabbit in headlights. She's staring at me, her mouth wide open, ready to accept the fork and my dick. I'm staring at her, my mouth wide open, suddenly remembering I didn't finish my sentence and trying to think of if I should. This weird stalemate keeps us both stuck.